Your Honor, the defendant has taken an active role in school athletics, winning an all-conference in lacrosse.
So you did your homework.
Wouldn't be a very good lawyer if I didn't.
Thank you for taking my son's case.
Yeah. I still don't think he's too thrilled with me taking it.
Well, he has his issues with you.
That's not what I meant.
Cole thinks he deserves to be punished for what happened to Matthew.
Well, we'll just have to convince him otherwise.
All right, Matthew.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
That's it. I can't do anymore.
Why don't we take a break?
Yeah, thanks. Okay.
Good workout.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, actually, this is perfect timing because I have got to get to the court.
For Cole's arraignment?
Yeah, Cole's arraignment.
Go easy on him, okay? He's hurting too.
You'll be okay.
Yeah. Excuse me, officer.
What is it?
I'm Cole's peer counselor. I Lambview High. Would it be all right if I talked to him just for a couple of minutes? I think he could really use the support.
Hey. Hey. I really wish I could be there today for you and your mom.
And get caught in the crossfire?
You really think it's gonna be that bad?
You've obviously never seen my parents in the middle of a custody battle.
Sure you don't want to go to school today?
Are you serious?
Well, it might be better than having to deal with your crazy father.
And deal with all the crazy students making fun of me and Skylar instead? No thanks.
Okay, I know. I used to have pants. And shirts. I had shirts, too. I know I had shirts. Just give me a towel. One towel. My kingdom for a towel.
I think I got the last one.
Yeah, I was gonna take a shower.
Yeah, we might be out of hot water, too. Sorry.
It's okay. No, that's okay. Cold water's probably good about now.
Look, I promise I won't be your house guest from hell much longer.
No. It's okay. Like I said, you can stay as long as you need to.
And I appreciate it, but, I've got everything under control. I'll be out of your hair before you know it.
Listen, kid, attitude is everything.
I'm sorry. I thought this was Shane Marasco's room.
Little respect, huh? Don't you know a rock star when you see one?
Grandma said that we could experiment for when my hair grows back. Awesome, right?
Totally. Although I think it might be a little while before you need all that hairspray.
Maybe not that long.
Why? What do you mean?
I got a donor.
You know I'll do whatever you want me to do. Anything to get Shane cured. But, why couldn't you just ask me to go to church 3 times a day or bust my butt in a soup kitchen? Is this how you work? I mean, to have my son, do I have to let go of Fred? And let my evil bitch sister have him? What? It's not like you had seen it all before.
Yeah, well, that was when I was your boyfriend. Now I'm your roommate.
Ah, not much longer.
Stacy, I told you can stay as long as you want. Can we, like, work out a bathroom schedule or something?
Why bother?
I don't know. Maybe because I want hot water someday.
Well, pretty soon I'll have my own place. Okay, you can turn around.
By the way, I thought Gigi was, like, running you out of town on a rail.
Yeah, well, that's the last thing she wants now.
Okay. I know there's an explanation. Go.
I am the last piece to the puzzle. Without me, her carefully constructed life falls to pieces. Come to think of it, this is not much better with me either.
Did Michael come in this morning?
Not yet.
Well, then how do you know we found a donor? Did somebody talk to your mom?
She's off praying.
Yeah, it's kind of good to put a word in with the big guy upstairs, you know?
Why do I get the feeling you're not telling me something?
I think we should play money, honey. I call the flip-flop.
What's going on?
We might as well tell him.
Yeah, do that.
I kind of told Shane that he's getting a donor. Today.
Isn't that great?
You probably have a good reason for not liking your sister.
Thank you.
But I don't understand. Why don't you just make an effort to stay away from her?
Sort of how you stay away from your job.
Whoa. What does my job have to do with this?
I don't know. You tell me, teacher. How come you're not at work?
So what are they saying about me now? Is it worse than when I was pregnant?
Well, you want the truth?
Don't I always?
I'd say that you, Mr. Joplin, Cole, Matthew, pretty much have a four-way tie for the most part.
Matthew? Those kids are still making fun of him? I swear, I am going to go over there and kick all of their asses.
I knew there was a reason I missed you.
Well, I can't stand that they're talking smack about Matthew. I'm not going to let them.
And what about Cole?
What about him?
Star, this is me.
I don't want to talk about Cole. I can't believe he's in jail.
Yeah, no, me neither.
He has to blame himself for Matthew being paralyzed.
But it's not just his fault, is it? We're all to blame.
Thanks very much. You look like hell, man.
Try spending the night in jail, see how you look.
At least you can walk. Is it true that Buchanan kid can't even
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, I know everything sucks.
So what? You like my shoulder to cry on or something?
That's what I said, isn't it?
Yeah, that's bull. You're just afraid I'm gonna rat you out.
That's what you think of me.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I'm not taking anyone down with me, okay?
Thanks. And you pull through for me? Just like I always pull through for you.
Do you have any idea of what you're going to do about it?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I think Matthew's worried.
Yeah, well, he's a better person than I am.
Yeah. No, part of me would like to see Cole pay too.
This isn't revenge. You know, this is about making sure that he doesn't hurt himself or anyone else again.
No, it's your call. You know, and I trust your judgment.
Well, thank you.
But just keep in mind what Matthew just said.
Matthew isn't thinking straight. He's so busy blaming himself for everything that's happened. But I will take that under advisement. Bye.
Bye. What do you say, son? You ready for some more stretches?
Actually, got something else for Matt to try.
Put it away.
What do you mean he's not paying attention?
I'm off that stuff, okay?
So that's why you look like that. You quit cold turkey.
You can tell.
Hey, kudos, man, but you gotta come down gradually.
It's not like I have much choice. I've been in jail.
That's why I'm here. You think the judge is gonna believe you did it just one time when you're in there doing your best imitation of a coffee grinder? Just take it. So you have the option. See you later.
Who is that?
No one. How's Matthew?
He's a physical therapist now.
Is he okay?
Well, he's more worried about you than himself, so what's that tell you?
It's not motorized?
Matthew doesn't need a motorized wheelchair.
Ah. Well, What do you say, son? You want to give it a try?
Hell no. Get that thing out of here. What the hell made you think it was a good idea to tell Shane we found the donor?
Just want to save my grandkid.
I'll take care of that.
Just what are you going to do?
We'll say that I'm the match.
All I did was tell him that I kind of had a feeling, like I was telling you.
You are not gonna get my kids' hopes up again. Okay, not about this. You got it?
Okay. It's the first time, the last time I do it. Scout's honor. What are you doing?
I'm going to tell Shane the truth.
No, please don't do that. You want to crush the hope that he's got like a little bug? Let me go to the lab and let me check, okay? Please, Rex, please. You won't regret it.
What's up with your mom?
You won't believe it.
Try me.
I'm suspended. Okay, I'm suspended. I'm suspended, and there's an investigation pending, and I can't go back to work until I'm cleared.
Wait, you're not using again, right?
No, Stacy, I'm not using.
Because you can tell me.
I'm not using. Okay, I haven't touched that stuff in a long time.
Okay, sorry. I was just worried.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, if it's not drugs, then what is it? You didn't get all extracurricular with a student or anything, did you? Oh, my God! You did! You slept with a student, didn't you?
We could have stopped Cole from getting in that car.
We tried.
Well, we should have tried harder. We should have told someone.
Like who? His mom? When Cole wants to do something, he's gonna do it.
So we could have taken his keys. We could have, I don't know, let the air out of his tires. If only he hadn't
what?
Nothing.
If only he hadn't caught me and Skylar kissing? That's what you were going to say, right? This is all my fault.
I got it, Corvax. Okay?
I had this dream last night that my mom and I were back in Ireland with the guys that took us hostage.
It's not unusual for an accident to trigger the memory of another accident.
Only it was me this time stuck in the van, not her. And everything started to burn. I wasn't scared, though. Because I knew it was better that way. Because if I was stuck in the van, it means I couldn't come home. Right? It means I couldn't hurt Star or Matt or you.
I'm sorry. Should Cole have his attorney present here?
Everything's fine.
Nora?
Your son really needs you.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, fine.
Are you sure? Because after quitting drugs like that, it's normal to have feelings of withdrawal.
I didn't do enough for that, so...
Yeah. What do you need? What can I get you?
Water.
Water. Okay. Okay, I'll get you some water.
I'm not touching that thing.
Maybe you can give us a minute or two. What's the problem?
I told you.
But this is just temporary.
No, it's not, Dad. It's forever. The minute I get into one of those chairs, I'll never get out.
Cole and Matthew might be okay if I hadn't have kissed Mr. J. He wouldn't have gotten in the car and he wouldn't have gotten high because of me.
It was Cole's decision to get behind the wheel, not yours. He would tell you the same thing if you gave him the chance.
I can't do that.
And why not?
Because if I do, it might give him the wrong idea.
And what would that be?
That I can be there for him. I can't. Not in the way he wants me to be.
But what's stopping stopping you? I mean, I know that Cole was mad at you because you lied for your father, but now you guys really need each other. So why aren't you trying to work on things? And don't say Mr. Joplin.
I didn't sleep with a student.
So then why are you suspended?
Because they're accusing me of inappropriate contact with a student. Everybody just got the wrong idea.
So you did have inappropriate contact?
No, it was completely innocent. I mean, it was a big misunderstanding.
Wait, that's whose gloves I found. She was in here.
Well, okay, don't get the wrong idea. I mean, she has a small crush on me.
And you don't think she's gonna do something about it?
No, because I made it perfectly clear that, you know, I'm unavailable. And besides, I happen to live with an ex-girlfriend who, wouldn't mind pretending that she's still in love with me, right? Please, God.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Anything for you, Sky.
Thank you.
I'm still worried, though. I really think this girl might be a bigger problem than you're making it out to be.
I got a shower.
Are you expecting anyone? Okay, fine. I'm coming!
What the hell happened to our deal?
Boss, we need to talk.
Hey, you guys. We got Shane's blood work back.
How are his numbers?
Well, the chemo's doing its job, which means the symptoms are going to get worse. Okay, but that's a good thing.
Except the better the chemo works, the worse he needs a transplant, right?
Basically. So, it's a good thing he's going to get one.
What?
We found a donor.
Tell me, in what universe it makes sense for a high school student to date her teacher? Come on, I would love to hear it.
Okay, could you please be serious about this?
See, that's your problem.
What is that supposed to mean?
Are you sure you're not mistaking a crush for real feelings?
They are real feelings.
Maybe for you. What about Mr. J?
Look, we shouldn't be seen together.
And just who the hell is seeing us?
I'll talk to you later, Roxy.
Wait, I told my grandson I would get some help for him.
I told you I'd help him.
Well, then get to the hospital and ask someone to suck out your bones, okay?
It's not that easy.
All right. I'll spell it out for you. All you have to do is say that you're a match and let you know who do all the work.
I know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, you know what you're supposed to do? Then you better do it, because I'm not going to wait any longer. And if you don't, I'm going to tell Rex and Gigi everything.
And blow your dirty little secret? Because that's what they'll find out if you don't stick to the plan.
You know, baby, you got an icebox for a heart. Don't you even care about Shane?
You should ask Gigi that question. She's the one who's holding things up, not me.
Well, I'm not waiting too much longer. You don't mess with me, Marasco.
Why is my landlady threatening you?
You found a bone marrow donor for Shane?
A woman from Australia just showed up on the international registry.
And we can use her.
You know, she's not an ideal match, but she's pretty good.
Pretty good is good enough for
We'll
us.
take it.
I'm going to start scheduling the transplant.
Okay, can we tell Shane?
Yeah, can we?
Sure. Yeah, give him the good news. Oh, man, this is the best part of my job.
Folsom, it's all gonna be okay.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Hey, maybe you should keep it down. This is a hospital, you know.
Well, maybe you should keep it down.
What?
We have a donor.
Really? Yes, really? Oh my God.
Give it.
Dad, please don't make me get in it.
No, it's okay.
Dad, please.
No, listen. No one is going to make you do anything. Now, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
You disappointed me?
You could never disappoint me. Now, you got that?
What about when I had drugs?
I was worried. And that can make you say some stupid things.
So you said all that stuff because you were worried?
Son, I love you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me.
Even in a wheelchair?
No matter what.
Even if I'm a wimp?
You're not a wimp.
Yes, I am, Dad. I'm scared.
Well, of course you are. I mean, this is a scary thing.
Yeah, but you're not scared.
You want to bet?
Buchanans don't get scared.
Now, who told you that?
Grandpa.
Grandpa. Well, guess what? Grandpa got scared. He just never wanted to admit it to anybody.
What about you?
I get scared. I'm scared right now. I'm scared that I may never see you smile again. I'm scared that I may never see you happy. And I'm scared that there's nothing I can do about it. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop trying.
I just don't want to be like this, Dad.
I know, son. I know.
You're really going to go for the max? He's the son of one of your closest friends.
It doesn't change what he did.
So you want him to go to jail for many, many years and be there with people who really belong there?
All rise. Court will come to order.
Be seated. Are the people prepared to read the indictment against the defendant?
Yes, we are, Your Honor. Your Honor, the people have charged the defendant, Cole Thornhart, with 1 count of driving under the influence, 1 count reckless endangerment.
Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that the indictment in its entirety?
Yes, it is.
Mr. Thornhart? How do you plead? Mr. Thornhart?
I plead.
Guilty. He pleads guilty. Your Honor, please let me explain.
Did you just enter a guilty plea for the defendant?
Yes, I did.
Well, this is a first in my courtroom, an attorney simultaneously prosecuting and defending a case.
Well, I apologize, Your Honor. What I meant to say was I believe that it would be in Mr. Thornhart's best interest to plead guilty. Otherwise, the people would have no choice but to rescind the deal that we offered.
Your Honor, the defense has no knowledge of any deal.
Well, you should check with your secretary. This is the deal. A suspended sentence with 6 months probation, contingent upon the satisfactory completion of a drug abuse treatment program in a residential facility to begin today.
The defense finds that acceptable.
So noted. Mr. Thornhart, are you prepared to enter a guilty plea?
Your Honor.
Mr. Thornhart, how do you plead?
I would like to say something, if that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll come back this afternoon.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
Dad,
What?
stay. I'm ready.
Your Honor, I'm guilty. I was high, and I got behind the wheel of a car. I caused an accident that could have killed 4 people. Luckily, that didn't happen. But what did happen? What happened because of what I did? The sweetest boy in the world can't even use his own 2 legs. Matthew Buchanan was more than just a friend to me. He was like the little brother that I always wanted. The kid, he's smart. He's brave. He never hurt a single soul in his whole life. Matthew Buchanan is he's all the things that I'm not. You know, if I could trade places with Matthew, then no, I wish I could trade places with Matthew, but I can't. Your Honor, I don't deserve this break, but I promise I'm gonna make the best out of it. Nora, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life trying to make up for what I've done.
Thank you for that statement, Mr. Thornhart. The guilty plea is so entered. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
What you just did, I don't know how to thank you. Thank my son.
Ready?
Let's roll.
Why are you asking me all of these things anyway?
I'm just trying to understand you.
So you can tell me how wrong I am?
So I can be on your side.
He gets me, and I get him. Okay, with everything that happened with his mom and my dad...
You have a connection.
Right, we just both have parents that do bad things in order to protect us.
Okay, but if you take that away, what else do you have? Nothing. Not compared to what you have with Cole. You had. And what about what he has with his ex-girlfriend?
I don't know.
Well, I do. And there are about 3 explanations for why he's with her and not you.
Okay, go ahead,
Okay.
Miss Scientist.
No, here. 1, he's afraid he's going to lose his job, so makes him a jerk for not putting you first.
He's not a jerk.
2, he's using her and you, so again, jerk.
Okay, why is everything you're saying ending
Or
with jerk?
3, he just wants to send you a message that he's really not interested, which actually makes him a pretty nice guy. So, which of these 3 do you think is most likely?
You're crazy. Landlord said the next door neighbors were complaining because I play my music too loud. Can you believe that?
No. No, Stacy, actually I can't, especially since I heard enough to know that it has something to do with your sister.
Can we go to Disney World?
Anything you want,
For 6 days, 7 nights?
as long as you're done with the treatment.
Maybe like 4 days, 5 nights.
Oh, okay, or maybe a long weekend.
But we can seriously go?
Anything you want.
Can Aunt Stacy come with us?
So, Roxy is Rex Balsam's mother, the same guy you've been hung up on all this time, the same guy who is now with your sister. Is that about right?
Do we really have to get into this?
No, we don't. But you just let me lean on you a minute ago, and now I'm wondering why I can't return the favor.
I have to go.
What? Now?
I have a very important errand to run. Try not to give the farm away while I'm gone, okay?
My nephew's sick. He needs a bone marrow transplant.
Hurry back.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Things are kind of tense for the family right now. So, I mean, Roxy and I weren't really fighting. We were just blowing off steam.
Oh, wow, I'm so sorry about your nephew.
Thanks.
Have the doctors found a match yet?
Look! It is the best mom in the world!
And the best grandma. I got the feeling I'm missing something.
We have a donor.
It's true.
Michael came through for us.
Oh, thank God she finally got off her butt.
Who?
What?
How do you know the donor?
I don't know. Well, I'm going to go see him right now.
Your pardon us, please, ma'am. We're coming through here.
Rachel, honey, I'm going to have to call you back.
So what do you think of my new ride?
That is one sweet ride you got there, Mr. Buchanan. Very sweet.
Marty, Cole, this is Lauren Hoffman. She's a counselor from the drug treatment facility.
It's nice to meet you both.
I have another hearing, but she'll get you all squared away.
Thank you for all your help.
All I did was stand next to Cole. Excuse me.
So what next?
You and I can get started on the intake papers while Cole takes care of this. The sooner we get it tested, the sooner he can move in.
Well, what am I supposed to do with that?
Fill it.
I don't want to talk about Skylar anymore.
Because you think I'm right. That he's a nice guy who's trying not to hurt you.
I think you don't know anything about this, really.
Just trying to help you. Like we should have done for Cole.
So what is this? An intervention?
Well, aren't you doing the same thing he was? Trying to make yourself feel better by doing something kind of stupid?
Cole was hurting himself. All I want to do is see Skylar.
So, okay, fine. Every day in biology, you could see him.
I don't mean in class.
The school is never going to let him date you.
I snuck around with Cole, and I could sneak around with Skylar.
Skylar has a girlfriend.
All I know is that it's not over for me and Skylar. There's something between us. I know there is. He might not see it now, but he's going to. He'll have to.
I haven't heard anything about a match yet.
It must be so hard seeing your nephew sick.
He's just a kid.
I know. And being powerless to help him. But that's not the situation with your nephew, is it?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we could get tested. Who knows? Maybe one of us is a match.
How do I know the donor?
Yeah, you've been to the Outback lately?
Is that a trick question?
She's from Australia.
Michael got her name off the international registry.
Wait a second. So you're saying the donor is someone that you don't know?
But she's still gonna save Shane's life.
Oh, thank God.
No kidding.
Whew.
Gigi, I guess, had the right idea. Pays to pray.
Yeah. I gotta go.
Where are you going?
No, I got something I gotta do.
Well, as soon as I'm done with my lawyer, I'll head over to the hospital. I'll get tested.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
But you don't even know him.
Stacy, he's your nephew. And even if he wasn't, I mean, anybody with a heart would do the same thing.
First of all, dear God, I want to thank you for hearing my prayer. And second of all, I want to thank you for bringing that donor from the outfield, or wherever she's from. But most of all, I want to thank you for outsmarting that B-I-T-C-H Stacy and making sure that my grandson doesn't get any of that evil bone marrow from that sleaze I had a kid with.
Hey, do you have a minute? I really need to talk to you.
Well, I'm already running late and my lawyer charges by the half hour.
Oh.
So maybe we can do it right when I get back. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I can wait.
Do you want blue eyeshadow or green?
Well, it's up to you. You've clearly learned from the master. There he is, man of the hour. You want a makeover before the transplant?
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, sure. Blue eyeshadow or green?
Can we talk out in the hall?
do you want?
I don't know how to tell you this.
What is it? What do you need to tell me?
Transplant's not gonna happen.
I just stopped by to tell my slutty, vindictive bitch of a sister to take her skanky ass bone marrow back to whatever hole she crawled out of. My son doesn't need it.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Got the sympathy, okay? I played the message from the night of the dance. It's not much of a secret that I care about you.
I want you guys to be Chloe's godparents.
We're sisters. Ew. But no sister of mine.